is going to win it, then goes it. Motorsport 2 is going to be at the line. I think Cooper got it. NROL gets the win. He's going to go back-to-back in Las Vegas. Luke Rainey's going to win the race, but Caleb Campbell is our champion. Hello, everyone, and welcome here to technically the first race here of Season 2. Not a points race, though. It is, of course, the Clash. All of your veteran drivers from last season coming together here for a quick 20-lap race at Daytona today. He said 24 cars. That's almost half the field. But yeah, it's all your returning drivers. So it's gonna probably get interesting here as all the experienced drivers are going at it here at Daytona. No pit stops. That is something of note. So it's just gonna be going for the gold. Unless there's a crash, then cautions they're still on, of course. How about we go over a starting lineup here for the first time in Season 2, technically. As you know, this is the first Clash, as we couldn't really have one last season, but Season 2, and ready to get racing here at the Clash. Yeah, we'll go over your starting lineup. Derek Hamill, he was able to get the first pole of the season. Of course, not points race. But he had a very fast car during qualifying. But the thing is, that car that he got the pole with, it blew up during qualifying. So he isn't in the same exact car, but still looking pretty good here. Outside of him is Riley Spurley, too. First full-time season. He has one win from last season. That was at Canadian Tire. We are not going to Canadian Tire this season, though. In third, Adam Lewis. He is a bit of a better car now, looking for some better luck compared to last season. As you might know, he did not have the best of luck. Jonathan Rains returns as the team owner, switching over to Ford. He starts fourth. Right at our top 5, Brad Stover, now running part-time this season. In Chevy, but he's got the same colors as his car last season, but running part-time. And sixth, Caleb Campbell. He will, your last season champion, team owner of Caleb Campbell Motorsports. He will get it done here, possibly in the Clash. In seventh, we got Al Lagacy in the 76. For the same team, again, this team, American Motorsports, he also switches over the Ford. He will now be in the 76 car instead of the 34, and with a new sponsor, Boy Scouts of America. Rolling off eighth, is a car that has the same exact number sponsor combination, but a different driver, different manufacturer. This time it's Jay Jefferson in the number 48. Now a Chevy, sponsored by Furniture Row for Team Chevy Racing, a new team. Speaking of Team Chevy Racing, new team owner, Eric Monaco, as he jumps out of the 51 ride, and he will go into the 3 for his own team. And rounding out the top 10, I believe, is Nick Smith. He switches over to Rowe Motorsports, a new team, Alexander Rowe's team, looking for maybe an even better season this time. So he does stay in a Dodge. You got Ben Crouch, looking for a better season. Rod Evans, first full-time season. Johnny Garner switches over to Q-Man Motorsports, second car, new team. Well, not a new team, but new car for that team as they expand. Nathan Stapleton, his team, MS Racing no longer returns, but he will drive for Derek Hamill Racing in the 98, still sponsored by NOS. Alexander Rowe, 6 wins, tied with Luke Rainey for the most amount of wins. He is now a team owner for his own team, number 25 for Rowe Motorsports. Outside him, Quentin Moore, team owner of Q-Man Motorsports, returns. He made the Final 4 last season. Perhaps looking for that again here this season. Jake Hoover, he knows how to get done here at Daytona as he won the 100 last season. So, yeah, he has some experience here at Daytona, of course, and might be a bit easier on him with a smaller field here for the Clash. Derek Hamill moves over to the 29 for Derek Hamill Racing. Eli Bright stays on the 38 with a new sponsor nationwide for the same team. Austin Rogers moves over to the 00 for American Motorsports. Roger Ray moves over to the 9 for Revolution Racing, their only car in this event. As Derek Edison, he will be running part-time this season in the number 32 for American Motorsports still. John Gilbert, he becomes a team owner of Unstoppable Motorsports. He's the only car for Unstoppable Motorsports in this field. And yeah, he starts right and last. And Luke Rainey didn't have the best time in qualifying. He rolls off second to last. He is the person tied with Alexander Rowe for the most wins. So, yeah, he definitely knows how to win. But, yeah, we're getting ready to roll off here for a quick 20-lap race here at the Clash. See you for starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Here we go. The cars rolling off for the first time this season here at Daytona. Getting ready to go racing for 20 laps here in the Clash. Quick shootout. Here. It's pretty good practice for Daytona, of course. So yeah, these veterans just racing for fun, racing for a little bit of cash. Yeah, 24 cars getting ready to go 20 laps, hopefully, of green flag racing. As no pit stops in between, just going for the gold. As yeah, it's the first time we get to see these new Camaros and the new Toyota on these high banks of Daytona. But it's the pace car. I'm gonna go in. Here we go. And the green flag is waving. We're underway in the Clash. Here, Hamill getting quite the push from Adam Lewis here going into turn number 1. They're already spreading 3 wide back there. And there's always a fun track to watch these cars go around as Adam Lewis doesn't have much drafting help there on the bottom, trying to get a run to that 93 car. He will get a run with a bit of a push from the 76 out Lagacy up through the middle. Lewis looking to lead the kinda first lap of season 2, not really, because this is not a points race. But see, as they come through the tri-oval, Adam Lewis will lead the first lap of the Clash. All these veteran drivers, no rookie stripes. Johnny Garner pulls up to second in that new number 17. Got a Dodge right in behind him. Alexander Rowe, not his teammate though. Jake Hoover, he knows how to get done here at Daytona. He goes 3 wide to the bottom. We got a wreck already. Hamill, Smith. I think the 46 was also involved. That was Caleb Campbell. And not how these guys wanted to have their Clash goes. We already got a wreck. It was surprising. Nick Smith and Derek Hamill. Not Derek Hamill. He raced for... That's Ben Crouch in the 09. He raced for Derek Hamill. Oh no, and I think the 8 got spun around coming to the caution. Well, Lewis led us back. And not how these guys... That's technically our first caution of the season. Not how those guys wanted to start their season. So, they're thankful that this isn't really a points race. It doesn't look like... It seems like Smith may have gotten the worst of that. Ben Crouch might be able to continue. Cars line up. It looks like Rob Evans also may have got spun around in that single car team. for himself, Evans Motorsports. Yeah, it looks like they got up in the wall, spun right down. I don't believe there should be any pit stops. Guess there might be. I don't think there is, though. Yeah. So that is the first caution of the season. I honestly expected this race to go green on lap 2. That happens. We'll take a look at what happened to bring up the caution for the first time this season. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see here, but you see the 31, John Gilbert, he's kind of pinching the 29 up into crouch, and yeah, that comes down in the clips. Nick Smith, they both go up in the wall. The 46 somehow doesn't come down and hits the 98, as you see the 31 also gets collected, and that comes right up into the wall, and it's just a couple small wreck happening right at the back of the field already. Daytona, let's take a look at that one more time here in real time. I don't know, the 46 didn't come down and hit the 98. He somehow didn't. And up ahead, I think something happens with Rob Evans and maybe Nathan Stapleton slowing down for the caution. I'm going to have to see here. Yeah, he just came down. Rob Evans came down to Stapleton, that spun him right around. He's able to keep it off anything, though, so Evans should be okay. Might have to pit for tires, though. Let's go on board with the 46 here. Let's actually take a look at his rear camera. I get a good shot of that. Alright, we'll be back with the restart here in the Clash. Right, so welcome back here to Daytona. The 09 is out because of a header issue. So I think that might have been because of damage. I didn't see him blowing up at first, but Ben Kraut's going to be out. As I said before, I honestly thought this race was going to go caution-free. Yeah, well, hopefully that's going to be the only caution, as some of the people damaged did come down pit road. I think these two might be able to keep the pace. Same with Evans, he didn't come down pit road. His tires might be a little worn in the 8 car. Excuse me. Yeah, we're getting ready to go back green here. Approaching 10 to go, as this race is pretty short for the Clash, but it actually is longer than the duels. The duels will be 16 laps instead of 20, a couple laps shorter than the Clash. Pace car going back in. Haven't seen much of Daytona yet. Green flag back in the air. Yeah, haven't seen much how Daytona can be so far. So Rogers getting out of line, pushing Rowe up to the high side. As Adam Lewis, he leads the field. But Jake Hoover right on his back bumper. There he goes to the inside with Eli Bright. Got 2 American Motorsports cars right in behind them. Got Quentin Moore. He's a good plate racer. He's coming up through the field. Jake Hoover looking like he will be able to take this lead. Like I said, knows how to get done this super speedway. And has problems. We got problems for Nathan Stapleton as he comes down pit road. And that's unfortunate because unless he gets a really quick yellow, I think he's going to be out of contention. As it looks like, we're saying there's a loose lug on the 98 on one of the left side tires. They come back down the backstretch. Quentin Moore suddenly out of nowhere. Same with Eric Monaco's. This pack is starting to form. That's unfortunate for Nathan Stapleton. He will most likely not be able to get back with the pack. Yeah, you see all those people hugging the low line. That is what you want to do here at Daytona. Eric Monaco trying to catch his former teammate. See, Owens is team. He's got Derek Edison in behind him. Spurley too, trying to come around to the bottom. Jake Hoover, he knows how to get it done here at these plate tracks. He might be able to, he's lucky, he might be able to hold the lead for a bit. Recording right there, Eric Monaco now going to try to get around to the 41. See here though. Trying to look low, but Roger Ray's gonna make the move before he does. Ray going to second now. See Derek Hamill, your pole sitter, he's down there on the bottom again. Coming up close to the front. It's Roger Ray, the only Toyota in this clash. Pulling right up to the back bumper, the 41, there he goes to the inside. Ray challenging for the lead. Roger Ray, he's got one career win that came at Trenton. He also was a team owner last season, but no longer. Jay Jefferson coming in behind him, as well as Jake Hoover's going to get caught up high. 10 laps to go here in the clash. Looks like they might catch Nathan Stapleton. He isn't necessarily slow, though. Whoa, Luke Rainey got a bit loose. I think he slid up. Yeah, Jay Jefferson running the back bumper of the 9 now. 3 wide, looking 3 wide for second. Not going to be for second anymore. 3 wide. Ron Evans trying to get their bottom. Evans, remember, he might have a bit more worn tires, as he did go around earlier when they were slowing down for the caution. Didn't hit anything though, as you can tell he's definitely not slowed down by that. Ray leads the field right now. Jay Jefferson in second. 9 to go. You just got to time it right here. Or if you're lucky, you could maybe hold off some people. You might not catch the 98. Caleb Campbell. Wait, what? I messed up there. Jay Jefferson right in behind. Roger Ray holding it there. Jake Hoover coming with a run. He's back up already. It's pretty fast. He looks to the inside of Jay Jefferson. He's got Al Lagasse in behind him. Quentin Moore behind Lagasse. Jake Hoover's looking like the car to beat right now. You see Luke Rainey getting loose again. That car is looking pretty loose. The 24 car. As he's been in the back all day. Here comes Jake Hoover for the lead. Whoa, they're 4 wide, almost back there. Almost 4 wide. They were bouncing off each other. Jay Jefferson and 00. Looks like they will catch Stapleton here pretty soon. It's Quentin Moore trying to get for second now. About to get Caleb Campbell. He's coming up front after getting that incident before. These guys are a bit off pace. They are. Alright. Stapleton, he's going to try to merge down with the pack. Hoover goes low. So allowing Quentin Moore to get a pretty big run, though, down the back straight. You know how he is on these plate tracks. He knows how to get it done. He's getting right up to the back bumper of that 41 car. Derek Edison at the rear of the field. Hoover pulls away just a little bit. I believe if a caution were to come out now, the race would be over. Moore looking for a way around that 41 car. He just hasn't gotten the opportunity quite yet. Don't got that much driving help behind them. They're spreading all over the place back there. Almost 4 wide again. Everybody getting real close. Come to 5 laps to go. Still got a bit of time here for Quentin Moore. Because Jake Hoover is definitely the car to beat right now. He and I find a run to get around that 41. And Eli Bright perhaps trying to push him. Have to see though. Let's see who's gonna make the move first. Eric Monaco trying to get up there. Rowe found his way up, but he's on the high side. Stapleton trying to chuck back around. Probably just trying to finish on the lead lap. 4 to go. This time by. Jake Hoover leading. Quentin Moore second. Eli Bright third. Monaco fourth. With Alexander Rowe runs at the top 5. Eli Bright coming for second. And that's going to help out Jake Hoover quite a bit here. But that might let the 3 get a good push to that 38. We're going to have to see here. It's a race down the back straight. Here comes Eric Monaco with a huge push from Nathan Stapleton, who's a lap down. Derek Hamill, he's coming back up to the field. But can anybody catch the 41? He's really good at these plate tracks. Does Stapleton really want to get his lap back? We're going to have to find out if he wants to make the move or not. Monaco trying to block. He can't, though. As it looks like Stapleton's trying to lead his team owner, Derek Hamill, to the front. Can he do that? Hamill trying to get inside. Coming to 2 to go. This time by. He's coming down to the wire. Might be between these two. All over the back bumper of the 41 car. Nathan Stapleton. 2 laps to go. Jake Hoover, he's really good at these plate tracks. Can he hold on for just 2 more laps, or will Stapleton make the move and try to lead his team owner to the victory? There he goes, 3 wide for second as Lewis tries to make the move. That might seal the deal for Jake Hoover, unless Stapleton tries to do something. They're all getting really close right now. This is looking like Jake Hoover's race to lose. White flag, 1 more lap to go here in the clash. He's looking for his 2nd win at Daytona. Although not a points race, he's definitely showing that he is a threat once again for the Daytona 100. And I don't think Stapleton's going to be able to make the move as Lewis trying to go with Spurley Tube. Spurley Tube going to try to go for second maybe. Spurley Tube makes it 3 wide for second on the last lap. As it was no challenge for Jake Hoover today as he comes off turn number 4. Jake Hoover is going to win the clash. So it was no contest for the last season's Daytona 100 winner. And he proves that he knows this track very well. And he also proves that he's going to be a threat for this season's 100. How about that for Jake Hoover? As a Spurley Tube comes to a close second, was just trying to get all the positions he could. Probably had no chance for going for the win there. Though Lewis might not be too happy about it. Don't know there. Stapleton decided not to mess with the fate of this race. Hoover, winner at Daytona once again, this time in the clash. Like I said, he proves that he will be a threat here during speed weeks. Jake Hoover, he wins the Clash at Daytona. Riley Spirelli Tube comes up in second. Derek Campbell, third, your pole sitter. Adam Lewis, fourth. Derek Edison rounds out the top 5. Rob Evans, after spinning earlier, he ends up 6th. Jay Jefferson ends up 7th. Roger Ray 8th. Austin Rogers 9th. Jonathan Raines 10th. And that finishes off top 10. Notables back here. Cale Campbell, he fell to the back end. So did Eli Bright. Rowe and Rainey finished right next to each other. Well, that's that. So, that was the Energizer NRL Cup Series Season 2 Clash. Jake Hoover comes out victorious, proving that he is a threat to win the 100, perhaps for a second time in a row. And yeah, so I'll see you on Monday for the Daytona Duels to decide the starting lineup and for the Daytona 100 to see who also gets into it. I'm signing out. That was awkward. See you for the duels.